What's going on, folks? What's going on? Second live stream of the day. This is gonna be more fun, you know, at least for me. I don't know about the rest of you. I know there's some other people going live. Shout out to you folks out there that's going live doing your thing. I appreciate you. Bra, 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 bra. Straight from Brooklyn. All right. So obviously you see the title. I'm not trying to sleep with you. Where does this come from? What am I saying? What am I talking about? Yeah, what's going on, Alan B. Pro? This is about when I talk to women. I talk to certain women, and I don't know, men, if you ever had this, or even other women, if you had this. Yes, Nicole creates arts and beauty. Thank you for coming through. I'll be talking to women sometimes, and out of nowhere, a woman to start talking to me about her boyfriend or her husband or things like that, and I'm like, okay, I mean, you got a boyfriend, you got a husband, good for you. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad you got a boyfriend, you got a husband, or maybe I'm not your type. Cool. That's fine with me. But I have to say this to certain women out there. Like, every female that I'm talking to, I'm not trying to sleep with you. What's going on, Pink Kisses? And sometimes I think that gets misconstrued because as men, maybe we're hypersexual, maybe we, perverted or whatever the case may be. But for me, I guess I could speak for myself as a man. I'm not trying to sleep with every female that I talk to, platonically or just in passing or whatever the case. Are there women that I'm attracted to out there, that I may not have expressed that to? Of course. Are there women that are attracted to me? I'm male, maybe they are. But in all seriousness, sometimes when I'm talking to a female, I just want to have a regular conversation. Even if I find you attractive, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to take you back to my lair and later bang, bang, bang on you. Nah, none of that. But, let me water these plants right quick. Nah, but really, really, it's just, a situation where, sometimes a man just wants to have a conversation. Sometimes you enjoy the conversation, with, a particular, person of the opposite sex. I get this a lot. Just because I am being nice does not mean I'm looking for all that. Yeah, Alan, I mean, it's like that. I mean, and as men, sometimes it gets annoying because you're saying, look, I just want to have a conversation. I am not trying to take you home so I could lay you down, love you down, and give you the bang, bang, bang. What's going on? I see you out there. What's going on, Pork Chop? Appreciate that. That's just how I feel. Maybe the title is getting people in there. Sometimes people just want to have a platonic conversation. Sometimes people just want to, express themselves in a friendly conversation. It's just, like I said, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to take you and give you the bang, bang, bang. If it's like this, ladies, if I was out there and I was trying to do that, I would express myself to you. Any female that I come across in a platonic way, any female that I see that I know, be it online, offline, at work, privately, if I was trying to do that to you, I would let you know. It gets annoying. I don't want to know your whole family history. I don't want to know how long you've been married. I don't want to know how many boyfriends you got. What's going on, Fat Boy 440? I appreciate you. I seen the two dots. I didn't recognize what it was. Yeah, Pork Chop, thank you for coming through. My girl accused me of flirting for being polite or nice, makes me sick. Yeah, it gets annoying sometimes, Pork Chop, because don't get me wrong, as men, we want to lay the smack down on some booties. I'm not gonna say we don't, but everything that move, I'm not trying to get down with. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes you get to a point where you say, yo, look, I'm just having a friendly conversation. Some women get jealous, and sometimes that's attractive, for whatever reason, however that transpires. But at some point, it's just like, look, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, unless I made a pass at you, unless I gave you that sexual vibe or that male look, or I ate an orange and sliced it up and gave you the signal or whatever the case may be, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? A man could, just have, regular straight up wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't gotta have ulterior motives. Yes, Pink Kisses. It is true. There are men out there that just want to have a platonic conversation. That male look, like, let me stop. Like I said, if you don't hear me go bang, 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 like, giving you the bow, 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 and none of that stuff, then, like I said, I'm just having a conversation, because I've been in this too many times and it annoys the heck out of me. It's almost like a pet peeve when, as I have my pet turtle looking at me. It's almost like a pet peeve. Yeah, stutter. Yeah. Nah, it's like this. don't bring up to me the fact that you got a boyfriend or you got a husband or you got a side piece or you got somebody else. If all I'm doing is having a conversation, I've had situations where I've just met females. I just met you. I didn't say a word. I said hello. That's it. And he's like, oh, well, my husband is this, that, and the third. And oh, you didn't. And I'm like, look, I didn't make a pass at you. I didn't invite you to the lair. I didn't tell you about, what the movements was like. I didn't give you the eye. I didn't signal nothing, inside my mind or your mind. Two hearts didn't touch. Yeah, don't confuse buying a cup of coffee over the surf and turf. Yeah, like I said, I mean, and it's like on the flip with the females, but it's like only females, the females go through that. See, females is a little different because if a female is too nice, then it's automatically assumed, that female is looking for something else. I mean, and in a way, it's something like that with the male too. But female is still looking at it like, maybe this guy's a little pervy or he lurking on me, and I'm not a lurker. I'm not a perv. I'm not a lurker. I'm not one of those dudes. I don't have to force myself on anybody in any situation. So, ladies, when I'm talking to you and Mel's just giving you that good conversation, sometimes all it is just that good conversation for that ear. It's like an eargasm, what I'm saying? It's not like, I'm trying to do anything with you, because I would give you that signal, I would give you that heads up, I would hit you with that text message, I'll hit you with that hotline bling, 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 what I'm saying? I hit you, girl, get that hotline bling, it could mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you. Anyway, you know how it is, my bad saying, forgive me, but that's really what it is. I mean, if any men out there, let me know if you can feel me. Let me know if what I'm saying ain't too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, let me know if you have situations where, you've been accused of trying to, use and abuse and sleep and creep and get something to eat, when you really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't accuse me unless I'm caught red-handed. 100, pow, 100 right there. I got you, pork chop, 100. Like I said, hopefully I'm not crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And I get it, female. Sometimes you may see me, Mel, and I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. You may be tempted to leave your husband or your boyfriend or your wife or whoever you sleeping with and creeping with. You may be tempted. You see Mel, and you be like, I got to tell him I got a boyfriend. I got to tell him I got a husband. I got to tell him something because I'm feeling some type of weight on the inside. So if that's what it is, ladies, I get it. I understand. Maybe I'm a sex symbol on the low, and you just can't help yourself. But until I give you the signal, ladies, don't assume. Don't assume. Like I said, I'll be pro. I have been trying to get more ladies to join my community to have run into issues so much. I have been getting more ladies carrying on one ability to defend themselves. Interesting, Alan B. Pro. So let me see if I can understand that. I have been trying to get more ladies to join the community and have run into issues so much. I have all been doing is getting more ladies into carrying one and have the ability to defend themselves. That's an interesting way of going at it. I do say you have to have the ability to defend yourself, and that has nothing to do with hooking up. And I think that's something that needs to be put out there as well. Being confident is a plus unless it triggers partners' jealousy. Yes, it does. I agree with that, pork chop. I think it's a situation too, because you did bring up something interesting, Alan B. Pro. You wanted to be known from the beginning, from the front, And I apologize to any women out there who've had to actually deal with that from other men, just, seeming like it's a platonic situation, and then they make a pass at you about a situation that has nothing to do with, what you were talking about. You're in a work situation and you kind of wink and blink at them, and then all of a sudden they think, it's a hookup situation, and I know there's a lot of women that experience that. But just because you experience that with one person doesn't mean you're going to experience that with another. And that's something that just annoys me to no end, because my thing is like, whatever experience you had with him is not the same situation or experience you're going to have with me. I'm my own individual. Even if I look like somebody that you've dealt with, even if I sound like or walk like or talk like somebody you've dealt with, all men are not out there looking to, get the score, lay the smack down on the booty. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say if the right situation does present itself that I'm not going to, look into that or see about that, and that's just really what it is with that, but for the most part, it is what it is. You got to be upfront. My friend is like that. If a girl smiles at him, he's always like, I think, I think she likes me. Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of thirsty men out there. No, not saying that your friend is thirsty, but there are a lot of men out there who may, just jump at the chance of attention or whatever the case may be. I know one time I was walking home from work or walking to the bus stop, and there was a girl trying to talk to me. There was two females trying to talk to me at a bar. I was so turned off because they were drunk. I was tired. It was late. And I was like, hey, baby, hey. And I said, really? I said, so you had to be drunk to get the courage to say something to me? I said, but if you were sober, you wouldn't say nothing to me. He said, oh, you think you stuck up? I said, because if you were sober, you wouldn't talk to me. So, if I could see that in your eyes, I'm not going to accept it just because you're drunk. I mean, listen, just because I get attention, like somebody say I look good, that's, I appreciate that. I had to learn, many times, over the years, how to learn how to accept a compliment because, maybe people have an ulterior motive or whatever the case may be. So I get all that. Maybe folks have a different type of agenda or way that they move in, something that don't seem copacetic or kosher or whatever the case may be, whatever the operative word is for the particular situation that is being expressed at the moment, or the emotions or the feelings or the bang, 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 or whatever the case may be. And sometimes it's somebody else's own insecurities that may cause that, proclivity to come to the light. So, let me just enlighten you, and I'm rambling on a little bit. But what I mean by that is that sometimes it is something that somebody else is feeling on the inside of them. So they want to try to put that out there as a barrier for them. Sometimes they may be attracted to you and they have a significant other. I've had females who, had, in relationships who were with somebody or whatever the case may be. And I'm talking to them and they're trying to protect against what they would do in a particular situation. And just because you were the one that's feeling some type of way and you're feeling a little frisky and whatnot, doesn't mean that's the way that I'm going to go. It's a particular situation where I'm seeing it like this. I could like you, I could want you, I could desire you, I could think you're cute, but, at the end of the day, I'm not just trying to sleep with you, just because we're in that situation. Both men and women can be so misleading. Yes, TCK. They can. DMs mix up. Thank you for coming through. They can be misleading, and that's what I think is it's an opportunity and a chance to try to be transparent as possible. And I think that people are not as transparent as possible, and that's what happens to it. Because I get annoyed when I'm talking to somebody and I got to hear about your husband every 5 minutes or your boyfriend every 6 seconds. My thing is this: if I could see you got a wedding ring on your finger and I didn't make a pass at you, don't assume that I want to sleep with you. Don't assume that I'm trying to get something. Even if I look at you and say, well, wow, you're attractive, you this, you that. And even if I have thoughts in my own mind about what could happen to you, doesn't mean that's where I'm trying to go with it. Because sometimes it's in a work situation. Sometimes, you're in a charity event. I'm not trying to get myself and ruin my reputation over that. After the chat, I have offered to take females to the range and give them some firearms training and blam. Oh, well, you're attractive, but wait, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I just want to train you. Yeah, I agree with you, Alan B. Pro. It's like that. Sometimes you could talk to a female and you could be telling them something, or even a man or vice versa. And it's like you're giving them advice or you're offering them out for coffee or you say, what, let's go out to do something. And then automatically it's assumed that you want something that hasn't been expressed, and don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that it's females I haven't been attracted to, or I'm not attracted to you in any kind of way, when I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm saying, yeah, you may be attractive. You may be somebody who looks a particular type of way, but for the most part, I'm just trying to have a platonic conversation. Thank you, Paint Kisses, for coming through. I appreciate you. If there's anything you want to add to the conversation, you can definitely do that as well. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the people that's coming through or whatever the case may be. This must have been a topic that caught people's attention. But yes, I'm not trying to sleep with every female out there. I'm not trying to sleep with you, And then also too, like I said, why would I want to put myself in harm's way or jeopardy not knowing your situation, especially if you got a jealous husband or jealous boyfriend or jealous ex-boyfriend, baby daddy, you baby mother, whatever the case may be. What's going on, Lay? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. I saw your recent video. I just forgot to click it on. I got to click on and come to your channel and see what's going on over there. But yes, definitely. But this is just what it is. Like I said, I'm just that type of dude, where, I can have a platonic conversation with a female. Everything is not always about sex. Everything is not always about what I can get from you in the bedroom, or, how I may try to corrupt you and manipulate you into a situation. Just a quick shout out to hit the thumbs up before having to jump back offline. Thank you, Lonely Prepper. Appreciate you for coming by. Ha, ha. Thank you. A lot of cool people came through the chat today, and I appreciate the thumbs up. Besides that, I appreciate the thumbs up as well. Thank you. Thank you for all you folks. I appreciate you, because it was looking kind of like a ghost town in here earlier, but it's all good. From my earlier live stream, had a couple of people at 23 minutes, but that's another story. We're not going to get into all that. Right now, this is about this and this chat, and the energy is right. I think the energy is right. And also, too, I'm not trying to sleep with any females or males that are in this chat. This is just a chat, a platonic chat. I'm not trying to get a relationship or a date or a freaknik going on off of this. It's difficult to tell who really is in it for a friendship when there are men who have ulterior motives in the past. It is sad how some men can ruin it for other men. Yes, I agree with you, TCK. There are a lot of men out there who can ruin it for other men. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say that there aren't women that aren't attractive to me out there that, are married and we're just cool and friends, where I'm not like, wow, if she wasn't married, I would, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is that I have self-control. I understand and I respect women, and I respect people from all different walks of life and whatnot, and their stance on how they get down. It's all right. What I'm saying? Like I said, it's all right to just, it's all right to just, have a conversation. It's all right to just be friends, with somebody. Thanks for the clarification. You're welcome. Besides that, this is just what this is about. This is just my thoughts, my opinions. Yeah. Tell Shalisha I said, what's up? I might come over there in a few minutes at end this live stream and go over there. Shalisha Shell is live. A couple of other people are live right now, but Mel is live right now too. This is important that I'm live right now, because I don't know if anybody has noticed, I'm not usually live on a Thursday night. I'm not usually live. So I appreciate you for being here. And like I said, I won't keep this too long. I won't keep you too long. I'll probably go, for a few more and just, rock this out and but my energy is good. So since my energy is good, here I am on a Thursday night, doing what I do, because unfortunately next Thursday night I will not be live. Thank you for hitting that like button. Well, maybe I might be live next Thursday night, just not at this time. Maybe later on in the night or something like that. We'll see. However the wind blows and stuff like that. But thank you, Size Dad. I definitely appreciate you. And I say to people in the chat, if you have somebody out there that's live right now that you want to go check out, go check them out. Mel, don't feel no type of way, because at the end of the day, I'm not usually live at this time anyway. But I do appreciate you for being here now. I do appreciate you for showing the support. I think the energy is just a little different, because earlier on, somebody said I was looking like a music producer, with my shades on or something like that, just staring up into the sky, but that was just a different one. I need to go home, this guy to work, you spend time with the boys. Yes, TCK, I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. I appreciate you for your input, for your comments. Blessings and peace to you and your family, and all men out there not trying to sleep, with women that they're just trying to have conversations with. But yes, there are men out there who have ulterior motives. There are men out there who are fake in the friendship, and, they're, really looking to see what they can get off on the side. I'm not going to lie and say I haven't been one to, be in friendships and secretly want to do some things or whatever. But that's a whole nother live stream. What do you do when you're lusting and fiending for somebody else's husband or somebody else's wife or somebody else's significant other? How do you deal with that? Maybe that's another live stream for another time. But I definitely have been there. Join me, brother, to check out the FWA. Definitely. I will go over there to Salisha Cell. A couple of people going over there. Amen to you, and all good. All good to you. Like I said, I tell anybody on here, if you want to go and check out somebody else's live stream, it's all good. I'm normally not live at this time. I'm just appreciative to the people that are here, even though it's 2 people left in the chat. I didn't expect that many people to come to the chat tonight anyway. But, this is me just expressing my thoughts. The energy is good. I'm coming from a good place. I'm in a good mood right now. You know, I'm just in that vibe right now. I'm in a space. You know, and like I said, I may do another 10 minutes or so and then go there. Yes, DMs mix up. I appreciate you for being here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just in that space. I'm in that zone myself. So, like I tell anybody with these live streams, you know, just as long as you have a few people, that's what matters. And oh, also too, I give a thank you to you folks out there because I've surpassed, or at least after today, I surpassed 100,000 minutes. So I'm getting closer and closer to making the YouTube guidelines and the watch time and all that stuff. So that's something else that's going. I may throw out a little video for that and just thank folks for, you know, what that's, you know, coming through. Yeah, thank you, DMs Mix Up. Channels like you, channels like Lay, TCK, Size Dad, Deadhead, a whole bunch of folks, you know, have been supporting me on that. So I can't do this without you, the community, without you, the viewer, the watcher, the people that's there. You know, so, you know, like I said, much love, much respect on that end. And, you know, like I said, I definitely hope and wish all you the best. You know, I can't get to your channels as much as I would like to, but again, I will be making the rounds and I will be doing it as time permits, as situations open up and, you know, lanes, you know, become free and stuff like that. And I know I have one person in the chat watching, and I know who that is DMs Mix Up, and I appreciate you. You're an awesome channel. I thank you when you watched all of my videos. That was an awesome thing that you did. I know you didn't have to do that, but it's definitely much appreciated to you. And I keep going because of channels like yours. You know, I keep going because of folks that tell me that this is something that's worthwhile. You know, that it is something that's valuable to them. You know, when they actually do get a chance to watch, because you never know the impact that you may have on somebody else's life. You know, thank you, DMs Mix Up. I mean, literally, I have to thank you because you're one of the channels that make it possible for me, you know, to even keep going. It just gives me the motivation to keep going, you know, to do live streams like this, especially when it does seem senseless, especially when it don't seem like, you know, enough people are watching or enough people care, you know. But I know in time, the people that need to find me, the people that need to hear these messages, the people that need to, you know, be inspired or be made to thought or argue, question, explore, those folks, you know, will basically, you know, come to the message. It's not so much about me with these particular live streams. It's about the message. It's about, you know, what's being said and who it needs to connect with. Because some of the live streams, a lot of the live streams that I've done, you know, have connected with people, you know, long after I actually uploaded them. You know, that's why when I talk about, you know, something like this right here, you know, it is what it is. You know, like I said, there are men out there who just want to have regular conversations with women. You know, there are men out there who are not looking to sleep with everything that's moving. But the reality is that there are men out there who are just trying to, you know, jump on anything that has two legs, male, female, cat, duck, otherwise, you know. And it's unfortunate. It's sad that things like that happen. But, you know, there are men in the world that are still just, you know, looking for, you know, regular conversation, platonic relationships and stuff like that. And they are respectful that we do exist. You know, we're here. You know, we're here. Thank you, DMs Mix Up. Appreciate you. You know, so I don't know. That's just really what it is. I mean, I don't know. I'm just in a good space, in a good space, in a good mode, in a good mood. You know, of course, I'm gonna keep going with these live streams, and forgive me if I'm going off on another tangent. I know there's people that came through and they see the title, and for those people that came in and see the title and wondering why I'm talking about something totally different, is because sometimes my live streams go like that. You know, to where I could be talking about one particular subject and then, you know, I'll go to another. It's gotten so that both men and women have to. Yes, I agree with you. DMs Mix Up. In any, you have to be very careful in any relationship, you know, be it especially on work, in the workplace, or, you know, just like family settings, or, you know, just, you know, wherever people may gather. You want to be clear about what your relationships are. You want to, you know, be transparent with where you're coming from. You want to be wary of different body language. You want to be wary of what you say, the signals and stuff like that come out, because you could brush up on somebody's shoulder, or, you know, just like, you know, press a body part up against a body part by mistake, and then all of a sudden there's a sexual harassment lawsuit when that's not the intent. Or maybe you could say a word that's insensitive to somebody's culture, or make somebody feel, you know, threatened or harassed. You know, there's different things that happen based upon, you know, different people's understanding or perception of how, you know, men and women interact with each other. And it's important to know. It's important for women to know that there, are men out there. Not everybody's trying to sleep with you, and it's same thing with vice versa. It's important for men to know that not every woman that comes up to you and is trying to have a conversation with you wants to sleep with you. And you shouldn't want that, because that means you're just being used. You're just being objectified, be it for your money, be it for your looks, be it for what you can do for a person, or whatever the case may be. And that's what that is. Now if you worked in the porn industry, then that's another story. But we're not going there. So it is a situation where understanding, where you stand in any particular relationship, especially when it comes to the sexual, when it comes to the innuendos that come through from, how you look at a person, or, what does it mean when you take somebody out to lunch, or you take extra time to speak to somebody, or if you gaze at somebody too long, is it something like that? And you say, well, maybe this is a little bit of paranoia, maybe this is too much, but there's a lot going on. This is something that's irrelevant, especially with the Me Too movement, or, women's rights, or, just the equality that's not there, that needs to exist in today's society. There's a different sensitivity that needs to be respected, that needs to be understood as it comes to this, because, all too often there are people that assume that it's okay to just make a pass or sexual advance or unwanted sexual advance towards somebody, and that's just really what it is. What's going on, Tyler? Let's see the loaf. I don't got the loaf, but I hear you. Thank you for the 3 people that are in this chat. And for those people that came in, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thumbs up, because I'm just going to the half an hour mark. And after the half an hour mark, I'll probably go check out Celicia's show and, see what's going on with the FWA. For those that don't know what the FWA stands for, that's the Fat Wood Association. And I don't know if Road King, 805 Road King, is still live right now. He's live. And there's a couple of other people that I've seen pop up that's live right now. And I think today is Thursday, so Grant Hubbard does the Thirsty Thursdays. That's another one that may be live tonight. I'm not sure. But normally Mel is not live on Thursday night. So this is a treat. This is a special thing. It's like a blue moon, or, the red blood moon. It's a every once in a while type of thing. So, hopefully this was a great topic. Like some people have said in the chat that was here earlier, I just try to talk about engaging things. Sometimes I hit on topics, sometimes I don't. I'm trying to inspect that. Whoa. I think I know who that is. Yeah, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. Either I know you personally or you're a troll. Hopefully you're not a troll. But this is about to end soon. Nah, that's a no-go. We're not gonna go with that comment, Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, but yeah, nah, it's a no. That comment is a no-go. Not to discriminate against anybody, but that's not me. That's not me. Wow. YouTubers say the darndest things, or type the darndest things. I've had enough trouble out in the Bronx as it is. I will take a pass. Peace and love on that. Whoa. Whoa. That threw me off. But Mel takes it all with a smile. Bling. Oh my goodness. Art, yeah. You gotta kind of sidestep. You gotta be like a Picasso or Rembrandt right now. Just gotta go through. That's a dicey statement right there. Like I said, that's a dicey statement. I mean, I hope it's not somebody I know personally trolling me. And if I don't know you personally, oh my goodness, that is a dicey statement. I hope it was a female, but like I said, nobody will be inspecting any meat of any type from Brooklyn, from this house, anytime soon. Yeah, but there's probably some females out of the Bronx that want to, but we gonna leave that alone. Woo! Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't make this stuff up. See, and there's another thing that happens. If I was a man and I said that to a woman in the chat or in person or something like that, I'm the villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo! Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, you can hold that. You can hold that, Tyler. There's not gonna be any buffet tonight. Maybe there's somebody else out there in the YouTube verse, in the YouTube universe that wants to give you, a meat buffet tonight, or whatever. Like I said, that's funny though. You did make me laugh. I appreciate that. Touche, touche. You caught my attention with that. I hope psychologically everything is together. We're gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Mel, never miss a beat. Won't lose my cool, stay controlled, and dust the dirt off the shoulders. Woo! Oh my God. The things that people say. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Woo! Whoever wants to take that and take up that charge and pick that up, that's out there. You can have that comment. You can have Tyler with you, and you know, um, peace be with you. Oh my goodness. But it is past the half an hour mark, and I've gotten a nice little laugh. Like I said, again, I wrap this up. Not everybody in a platonic situation between men and women are trying to sleep with each other. Sometimes, as a man, you just want to have a nice conversation with somebody and laugh and joke. And same with the woman, same, you want to have a platonic conversation. Not everybody's trying to sleep with you, regardless of what folks have done in the past. I say judge things on a case by case basis, and you keep it moving from there. But with that being said, spread love. Woo, people say the darndest things, man. You too.